Hello. Are you staying here the whole time? Or are you sitting? Just wondering, just so I wasn't in your way. Live on YouTube.
Just sent it to the link.
That's all right. Yes, I am.
John needs to
And everyone here at the back. Just wait. Yes?
Yes. Thanks, John. Right, good evening, everybody. Thank you for coming. For those who don't know, my name is Jonathan Silver. I have the privilege of being chairman of this wonderful cricket club. I'd like to welcome you all to, I think, in many respects, the most important night of the whole year for the club. Our future is intimately bound up with the success of our juniors and the progress that they make. So this celebration of how well we've done yet again throughout the season as a junior club is extremely important to us and extremely significant. I won't really go into much of the details of the season because you'll hear a lot more about that in the next half hour or so. But we critically depend upon a very few people to run and help the junior section throughout the year. Most notably Aaron Summer, who is our junior manager, who year after year does a wonderful job of keeping the whole of the junior section together. And I think a special thank you to Aaron, who's called for right at the beginning of the evening. This year, Kish, Shiv and Sophia have yet again done sterling jobs in coaching of their sides. We get held year in, year out, and it's a great pleasure and a privilege to have these people working with us. So thank you to all of you as well. I would just like to spend a few minutes just talking about the structure of the club and how we do things and how we will or won't be able to go forward. We're quite unique as a junior setup in that people with children and teams aren't in any sense responsible for the management or coaching of that side. Now if you go around the county, it's almost unheard of for a side not to be coached by a person who is a parent of the child in that side. And we're very lucky that people who have no immediate parentage are willing to give up their time and effort to do the coaching. But clearly, we feel that it can't go on forever. We need more input from people whose children, while benefiting the club by playing, are nonetheless receiving those great benefits that the club gives them playing cricket. And not only that, because I think you can see that we treat our juniors very, very seriously. Our senior teams all have magnificent seasons. For those of you who don't know, the girls won, the ladies, the adult ladies won their league. The second team and third teams both won their leagues. Our first team were promoted to the Premier Division of the Leicestershire League, which is the highest level of local cricket you can play in the county. And people who are either currently juniors or who have been juniors have been important members of every single one of those sides. We put our juniors into senior cricket, and not only do we put our juniors into senior cricket, we give them responsibilities. We ask them to do things when they're there. We're not a side that picks you and then just lets you run around on the outfield and doing nothing. And our first team especially is very substantially made up of people who are either current juniors or who've been through the pathway of either Houghton and Thurnby Cricket Club or Houghton Cricket Club as it was. We treat the juniors very seriously indeed, and we treat them very well. And I'm asking you, that's what I'm doing, is asking you, in return to consider how you may be able to help us in the next season or two. We do need support on the day of matches. There's just little things. People could be putting out stumps, people could be scoring, people could be doing many things to assist in that. We need support for Aaron or any of the coaches on coaching nights. It's not easy looking after 15 or 20 people all by yourself. I mean, next season we're immensely fortunate in that James Bennett, who's the captain of our first team, has agreed to come and help with junior training as well. That's, I think he might be managing one of the sides. That's a great thing for him to do. But we do need your input as parents a lot more, without making this a harangue, which it really isn't intended to be. We asked for people to come and help on club closing down day, which is quite a big day really. There's a lot of work to be done. We got no response from any junior parents, or to be fair to one or two people who are both junior parents and senior cricketers, that they did turn up. But people who were just parents of the juniors didn't come and help. On our beer festival weekend, where we were trying to arrange a food stall and asking the juniors to come and help clear it up, again, there was very little response. We are one club, and we are one club run by volunteers, and it's very hard for those volunteers to continue to do all the work by themselves. Aaron does an enormous amount of work. I don't think during the summer he's off the cricket field for a day. And I also think that in some ways affected his availability to play for our teams on a Saturday, which is a very sad thing really, because he's still got a lot to offer on the field and he shouldn't be feeling drained by the end of the week. So I repeat, no harangue, just a request. Please think of the future of the club that your children have done so well in this year, yet again, and will contribute to so much more in the future. But if we don't get input, there's a real worry that this all may drain away. If these people, for whatever reason, decide they don't want to continue doing it, where do we all go from there? And as I say, it's very rare to have teams coached and managed by people who have nothing to do with the team whatsoever. 15 years ago, yeah, it's regular, not anymore. Anyway, moment over, it wasn't really a moment, thank you for that. So, we have a presentation order. What happens first, Aaron?
Me.
Oh, Aaron happens first. Let me pass you over to Aaron and he'll talk you through whatever bit he's going to talk you through.
I'm just going to talk about the Under-11 season. The Under-11 hardball season proved to be an enjoyable, again, with us in a very strong league with the likes of Kidworth, Lutterworth, Electricity Sports, Bilston and Oppingham all involved, which gave us strong opposition each week. The format The format of batting pairs and shared bowling gives everyone a chance to be involved, and it was good to see the improvement in the team and individuals as the season progressed. Our batting unit was led by the solid and reliable contribution of Shiv, with good contributions from Ayan, Ariane, plus Karis, who played some of the best cricket shots we've seen this season. I also have to mention George for smashing that massive six at Bilsden, which I knew he enjoyed as it was his school friend that he hit. Bowling wise, the team was led by Arian, who again bowled very well this season. He was supported by the entire team, with a special mention for Hansen, who keeps improving, plus he's the first player I can recall who bowls fast in a pair of sunglasses. Our spin bowling is fantastic. He has learned to turn the ball both ways, which has nothing to do with me, and I'm very excited to see his future progression through the pathway. A good bowling unit needs steady wicket keeping, and Nabil did not disappoint. And also during the season, we saw debutants in Louis, Anya and Shreya, who all showed a lot of promise. The season had its ups and downs. We lost a lot of games in July due to the weather, and also talking of losing, where is young Cheyenne? Just keep an eye on Cheyenne, because I remember upping up and we don't want to go through that again. Finally, I have to mention our captain Arian, who has done another sterling job this season. His bowling, as mentioned before, has been excellent, but batting wise, myself and Prath have been trying to get him to play more on the offside and less on the leg side without any luck. However, at the end of the season, he finally got the message. Whilst practicing with the team inside this pavilion, he played the best extra cover front foot drive I've seen, but I didn't see it. The ball flew off his bat at great speed. It sailed out the pavilion and hit me full on my drink, and knocking it out of my hand and pouring beer all over my clothes. Arian did apologise, but I did say it was fine, as I've been waiting for him to play that shot for 2 years. I also said that when he's older and working, he owes me a beer. Finally, thanks to the parents. You're all a major help on match and practice nights, and I hope you all enjoyed the season as much as the children. Thanks. Yes, well, Ari,
So Aaron can speak to us about the under 11 season.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Arian Palmer, and I'm the captain of Under 11 Houghton and Danby Cricket Club. I'm extremely grateful to be part of this cricket club as a club. As a team, we have respect for our coaches, Kish and Oren sir. It's such a blessing to have fantastic and energetic trainers like them. You have taught us so much, but also went above and beyond to show the love, care and passion for all of us. We are grateful for your efforts. Thank you for bringing the best out of all of us. Thank you for your love and care. Can we have a round of applause for them? There is also one other special person I would like to thank. That is my dad, Prof. Palmer. He has been a great support while Oren sir had other responsibilities to attend to. My dad helps by stepping up to handle the team by coaching and umpiring in our games. But then the parents versus kids game. I realized my dad was a very good all-rounder. I would also like to thank him again because he is there to support the team even if we're losing. And I would like to thank him for everything that he has done for the club. A round of applause for my dad. As the captain of an excellent and hard-working team, I am very proud and thankful to all teammates as they have shown excellent performance in all situations. I thank each and every member of the team because we as a team are always ready to face any challenges. I am so grateful for every single one of your contributions to this team. This team is the best team to play with. Keep up these spirits and keep working hard. We can be unstoppable. I'm honoured by the parents of the players in my team for taking out their schedules and motivating them in every match and training sessions. We are thankful for the groundsmen who provide us with a good wicket and a good outfield every match. Once again, thank you to all the players and our coaches, Kish and Aaron Sir, management of the Houghton and Thornby Cricket Club, all for all your level work. Thank you for all your attention and have a wonderful evening.
I'll hand you now to Sophia, under 13 girls.
So, as a club, we've developed a lot this year, with us now having 2 girls' teams, an under-13 softball team, which Sienna has done a great job of captaining, and an under-17 girls' hardball team. The under-13s have had a fantastic, unbeaten season. We were in the league with strong teams such as Market Overton, Kibworth and Lutterworth, and to win every game has been a fantastic achievement which you should all be very proud of. This team was only formed last year, and the transformation from our first ever game, which was away to Rothley, to how we have played this season has been amazing. Progress made is down to all of the girls and their individual and collective efforts each week. I'd like to say especially well done to Sienna. She's been an incredible captain and led from the front with her batting, bowling and practical knowledge on the pitch. I'd also like to say well done to Sia and Amber, who are the youngest in the league, being only 8 and 9 years old, and they've really stepped up and contributed in each game they've played, so a big well done to them as well. I'm now going to hand you over to Sienna, who's our under-13s captain.
Good evening everyone, my name is Sienna and I must admit it has been a pleasure to captain the under-13s Houghton girls team. Before mentioning the team's performance, I would like to thank Aaron, Sophia, Jay and Lexi for sparing their time to support us this season, as well as training and coaching us to become better cricketers. We are all extremely appreciative for your persistence. Additionally, I'm grateful to all my teammates who have supported me along this journey, making this experience filled with a rollercoaster of emotions, which is what cricket is all about. Despite a range from 8-year-old players to 13-year-old players, the amount of effort put in was incredibly consistent, not to forget the support of everyone in the team. It is great to see the younger players developing confidence as the season progresses and becoming familiar with the teammates surrounding them. And as for the results, they speak for themselves, winning every game this season. This clearly illustrates the perseverance displayed from the team, which was amazing to see. Now that I'm approaching the end of my summary, I would like to wish the under-13 girls the best of luck for the years to come. You all have so much potential, and as I have said before, it has been a privilege to be part of this hard-working team. Thank you for listening and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you, Sienna. Thank you. I'm now going to talk about under-13s hardball. This season was a hard season for the team, with a mix of under-11s and players making their debut season in hardball cricket. But it was a good season with plenty to be optimistic about in the future. The team relied a lot on the captain Zishan and the contributions of Shiv and Rishi, and all three did very well with bat and ball, with Zishan a worthy captain. He made good decisions on the pitch and gave everyone a bowl. I and Badan showed promise with his batting and bowling, and Krishang also showed promise with his off-spin. The season also saw debuts in hardball for Neem, Krish and Rian, who all did very well, plus Sienna and Anya played games when there was no interfering ladies matches. Season highlights were the wins at Kegworth and Shepshed, which showed how good we could play at this level, which we must maintain for next season on a more consistent basis. Finally, I'd like to thank Jim for the preparation of the wicket at Dixon's Field, and all the parents for their cooperation, especially Praful and Sakib, whose assistance has been invaluable. Thank you. Here's Ishan to talk about the season.
Good evening everyone.
As the captain of our under-13 cricket team this season, I am honoured to stand here today to review this roller coaster of a year. This year has been a journey of growth, teamwork and unforgettable moments. Firstly, I would like to commend each and every member of our team for their dedication and hard work. Our Sunday matches were so early that sometimes even the roosters were like, "What's happening here?" We pushed ourselves to improve our skills day in, day out, and we've even turned our cricket whites into a second skin. Throughout the season, we faced numerous challenges and opponents, but we put off a strong battle. We celebrated victories and learned from defeats, always striving to be better. We started the season strongly, although we were just getting to know all of our players. Nonetheless, we topped our cup group with ease. However, our streak unfortunately ended when we got knocked out in the quarter-finals to the cup winners. Our first encounter in the league was Newtown Linford at home, of which we narrowly lost. Our second game then saw our first win against Kegworth away after hitting an astonishing 129 runs despite the minimal players. The intensity crept up towards the end, but we managed to keep calm and secured 4 points. Unfortunately, that was the end of our winning dominance, until our last game, Shepshed. We knew that if we hadn't had won that, we would go to the bottom of the table. Our bowling was strong, limiting their score to 110. Boundaries then poured faster than the rain, and we managed to secure a victory despite it. I must not forget to mention our coaching staff, Aaron, Kish, and not forgetting the groundsmen and also the parents who supported us tirelessly. Their guidance and encouragement were instrumental in our success. They were there for us during early morning games, and we are truly grateful for their relentless support. Looking back, there were definitely moments that defined our year. The incredible boundaries, thrilling victories, and celebrations in the dressing rooms. These memories will stay with us for a lifetime, and if anyone ever forgets, don't worry, we've got a whole album of embarrassing photos for each and every one of you, and that's a reminder. As we conclude this season, I am proud of what we have achieved, both as individuals and as a team. It is through these challenging matches that we have grown as cricketers. And thanks to the opposition, we've all become experts in decoding mystic signals from the rival captain. In closing, I would like to thank each member of this team for making our year so special. I would like to wish the best of luck to the upcoming under-13s, and I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their evening. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen, ladies, kids. I tell you what, I like that speech. If I want a brand new mobile phone, I know what to do with my dad, yeah? Give him plenty of compliments. If I want to get a brand new phone, my dad was a good all-rounder. He was all-rounder because I played with him. Brilliant. Anyway, what we're going to talk about is in the 15s. As they come to 15s, there's always a standard thing we do is let the captain decide how to play the game. So they have to learn how they go to senior cricket. At 13, we coach them, we can tell them what to do, where to put the fielders in. But when they get to 17 or 15s, they're going to start making decisions. And I think Josh has grown really well this year, and I'm pretty sure years to come, it could be a senior team captain. Well done again, Josh. When we find out, when they're 13, the coaches are making all the decisions. But when you get to 15, he's got 12, 13, 14 kids there. They all want to play, they want to bowl, they want to bat. He's got to decide. So the flag goes to him. Somebody goes, right, why do you want in a ball? Why do you get a bat? But it's a part of learning curve. So, with that, ready for the speech first or in the presentation?
Speech first.
Speech first. Josh, are you ready? All yours, mate. Sure.
Good evening. If you don't know me, I'm Josh, and I've had the pleasure of captaining our under-15 team this season. It has been a real pleasure for me, and I hope that those involved in it enjoyed it as much as I have, especially after our success in both the Cup and League matches. I'd like to start off at the beginning of the season, when we turned up to the first game and I wasn't sure how it'd go, as we had a few new players and wasn't sure of each player's strength. After the first game, I knew we'd be just fine. We started the season off with a great cup run, where we reached finals day and managed to play Loughborough in the semi-finals. Unfortunately, we lost that game, but we took away some valuable lessons about how to improve our game. This showed us what we could do and achieve if we played to our skill set. I think that myself learned a lot from this match, and we realised that we could improve on. Although we lost, I felt proud of the team because they deserved to be there, and that beating Loughborough wouldn't be so far away. We went from cup matches to league matches with our heads held high. The success continued throughout the season, only losing one match in total. One of the main highlights of the season was when we drew with Kibworth. With only one ball remaining, up stepped Mr. Houghton, to send the bales flying and giving a fitting result against the county champions. But the team had earned this as everyone had played their part to the best of their ability. The second half of the season was a short one. We lost games due to weather, and despite this, left us third in the league. I felt the season was extremely successful and everyone had made the most of it. Whenever we won a game, everyone who played contributed a huge amount, with our main spinner attack consisting of our left-arm leggy Elliot and Dean, with Veer stepping in every now and then, all taking many wickets throughout the season. Our main seam attack was Ben, Virish, Tobias, Hassan, with Zishan and Vanch stepping up when needed, of which all took many wickets throughout the season. Our batting went down to number 11, with Ben and Dean always setting a solid base, with contributions all the way down with match-winning innings from Rade, Ronak and Anch from time to time. We also had a very good keeper with us this year, Rade, who was helping in the middle and behind the stumps. All in all, the season was extremely good and successful, and I feel proud to have captained this amazing team both on and off the pitch. So this brings me to the most important people in the room tonight, which without them none of this would be possible. I'd like to give a heartfelt thanks to Aaron, Kish and Shiv, who train and organising games which we really appreciate. And without this person, we wouldn't have such amazing wickets to play on. Hats off to Mr. Jack Beale. Lastly, I would like to thank all the parents for their hard work in not only taking us to matches, but also your unwavering support. Thank you all very much for coming tonight, and I wish next year's team the best of luck. I hope you will enjoy the rest of your evening, and once again, thank you all very much for coming.
Well, that's the report, and that's how the season went. So you heard it from the captain himself. The new thing we brought in for the last 2 or 3 years, where the captain tell you like exactly how it was in the field. It's a hard decision sometimes you will take, who to take off, who to bring on, but that's cricket. So you can start with trophies and awards, 2017s. Yeah, football.
Good evening everyone. For those that don't know me, I'm Shiv. I'm the under-17s manager and I help out with Benno in the under-19s and Kishan in the 15s. This was my first year looking after a team as a whole, which was certainly an experience, quite stressful, and I think it's taken quite a few hairs off my head. I'll keep my speech short and sweet because I can smell samosas, I'm getting hungry. But our season was quite short and slightly disrupted by weather and GCSEs, which means we did miss out on a couple of games. However, in the games we did play, I'm extremely proud of the boys for how they did play, despite the fact that our team was made up of mainly under 15s competing against boys. Well done. We did manage to win one game this season, which, as all the boys know, is a personal rivalry of mine against Syston, as their coach is my uncle and their players are my cousins. So, a big thank you lads for winning that game. I've now got bragging rights for a year. So, thank you very much for that. After coaching you boys for a year, I can see the future for this club is very, very bright. With you guys all being mainly 15 years old and playing under 17s at a very good level, and even under 19s when called upon. So I'm looking forward to next season, hope to see a lot of you here again next year, And with that, I'll pass you on to Sophia for the under-17s girls. There you go.
So it was decided last year as a club that to bridge the gap between the junior girls cricket and senior women's cricket, we needed another hardball side to make the transition easier, hence the introduction of the girls under-17s team. This was a very young under-17s team, with a lot of the players being from our under-13s side. However, this didn't prevent us from performing well and having an extremely enjoyable season. Both on and off the pitch, the girls gelled as a team, which is lovely to see as they didn't all know each other beforehand. As mentioned earlier about the bridge between junior and senior cricket, a number of the under-17s team have made their debut in our women's team this year, and this is a great achievement for them and also for the future of our. Thank you to all of the parents that have helped each week with setting up the matches, scoring, and even putting out the boundary ropes. It's been really appreciated, and we couldn't have done all of this without you, so thank you. Overall, it's been a very fun season, and I'm now going to hand you over to Jaya, who is our under-17s captain.
It has been an honour to captain the first under-17s girls team at Houghton and Thurnby Cricket Club. I have really enjoyed this season and watching the progression of so many young players, with many of the under-17s now playing for the women's team. The girls always show positivity off and on the pitch. I think we were one of the loudest teams, especially when Shreya was playing. We've had some great games, with the most memorable being our win against Shepshed, when Karis took 2 wickets in the last over, despite them only needing 2 to win. I'd like to thank our coach Sophia for her hard work and commitment to improving girls cricket at this club, and both Jack and Jim for their efforts at Watkins and Dixon's Field. Lastly, I'd like to thank all of the girls and parents for your support and enthusiasm throughout this season. I can confidently say all of the girls have made remarkable improvements this year, and you should all be very proud of yourselves. Thank you.
We now have to give some awards out. The under-11s awards will be introduced by Aaron and James Bennett. I'd like to ask James Bennett, who was our first team captain, to come and hand the awards to the lucky winners. James, another player who has been with us for many, many years, and is a fine example of what happens when you get the junior coaching, you become a very good senior cricketer. So thanks to Aaron. Oh my God.
Batting first. Okay, the under-11 batting award goes to a player that's batted really consistently this season. He's opened the batting, he's technically very good, his running between the wickets is really, really good. He always got us off to a good start, he very rarely got out, and he's been excellent this season. So the winner is Shiv Solanki.
One upstairs. It'll be easier.
Under-11 bowling award. He bowls. I mean, his bowling's been amazing for the last 2 seasons since I got to, got to coach with him. And he opens the bowling. He bowls with good pace. He moves it away. He's an excellent bowler, Arian, and he deservedly wins it. He's also the best dressed person here, I think. Alongside his brother, of course.
You realise his dad's not here? He's got the suit on.
The Coach's Award goes to a guy that I don't think is here, but his bowling's been amazing. He turns it both ways. I've got nothing to do with it. I didn't teach you any of this. In fact, he's teaching me what he does with the ball. And that's Arav. I don't think he's here. Is Arav here? No? 13s. So I do 13s. I must do 13s. Right, under 13s. I can see this. Right, we've got 2 players of the year for the under 13s. As I mentioned before, there were 3 players that we kind of relied on for the season to get runs for us, to bowl well, and to keep the team together. And all 3 of them contributed. Instead of getting a batting and a bowling award, we've basically given them 2 Player of the Year season awards, shared award. So the first player of the season, he batted brilliantly. Really, I mean, technically, he's really come on so well. He bowls well as well, and he's been just excellent. And that's Rishi Palmer. The second shared Player of the Year award goes to a player his batting's come on so well. His bowling's always been strong. I mean, he's an excellent bowler. He bowls with a lot of pace. He's very quick, but his batting this season has been amazing. He's going to be a great player. Really, if he keeps the way he's going, he's going to be an awesome player in the future. So we hopefully keep an eye on this name. That's Shiv Rana. Houghton. Don't have to, it's okay. Houghton. Finally, the Coach's Award goes to a player that was captain. He bowled well. He batted okay. He could have batted better, to be honest. He kept on getting himself out the same way. But nevertheless, he's been excellent on the field. He's a good captain because he listens to me, which I like. And that's, I know we'll learn. But the winner is Zisha.
So the first award we have for the under 13 girls is the batting award. This is going to go to a player that has played to her strength, scoring 60 runs over the season. She's batted extremely well and has been a very reliable player for the team. She bats very sensibly and doesn't get out much, which is important because in this format it's -5 for a wicket. She's also batted with a few of our younger players, helping them to improve their game, as well as improving hers week by week. So the batting award for this year goes to Anya.
Is that what you said, James?
This player is our left-handed bowler of the team. She's made fantastic progress with her bowling from the start to the end of the season. She's taken 4 wickets for us this year and also 2 playing for the under-17s team, and has contributed in every game that she's played. She's a character, to say the least, and I'm sure we can all agree she's given us our fair share of laughs throughout the season. So the bowling award this year is going to Shreya. So for the Coach's Award, this player has had a fantastic season. She's involved in 4 teams at our club and has contributed to each and every one of them. She's an extremely valued player because of her cricketing ability, of course, but also because of her positive and caring nature both on and off the pitch. I've known this player for a few years now, and the progress that she makes each year with both her batting and bowling is exciting, and I'm very hopeful for her future. So the Coach's Award this year goes to Karis. So for the bowling award, for the under-17s, this is going to a player who has performed in every game that they've played. They are our most reliable bowler throughout the season. She's an extremely exciting talent with her bowling and batting improving each game. She's taken 5 wickets in under-13s and 4 wickets in the under-17s team, and I'm really excited to see what the future holds for her. So the bowling award for the under-17 girls goes to Sienna. This isn't a very easy award for me to give out. However, this player has undeniably been our best batter throughout the season. She's played to her strengths, scoring 68 runs, and because of her consistency was the backbone of our batting side. Alongside this, her keeping has improved to another level, and she's also done a great job of captaining the side. So the batting award this year does go to Jaya. This player joined us only this season and immediately became one of the core players of our team. Both her bowling and batting have immense promise, and with her also scoring 67 runs this season, and she has contributed massively in each game that she has played. She's also made her debut for our women's team and again has performed well with her bowling each week. She's been a great addition to our team, with her always being good spirit, so the Coaches Award this year goes to Sneha.
Tell you what, you must have bloody good eyesight, I'll see through them.
Like I mentioned before, our under-17s was built 15s as well, so we decided that we'll combine the awards for both teams. This guy has bowled extremely well in under 15s, 17s, and even in 19s when called upon. I mean, like I said, even in the 17s game, in the Sizing game, which we'll never stop talking about, he managed to pick up a hat-trick, and for that, the bowling award for under 15s, 17s goes to Shahid Patel.
Where's Jack? Is Jack about? Jack Mill?
Behind you.
Come out here, mate. Oh.
I'm right here. Cool.
You can see.
Oh, is this for me?
So I've, for some reason, been given the responsibility of giving out the under 15 and under 17 batting award for this year, and this batter's not just played for the 2 teams that I've just mentioned, but also for 2 of our 3 senior teams as well for this year. Well, he has played for all 3. Thanks, Benno, for the reminder. He has played for all 3 of the senior teams this year. And the 19s, he's played for everyone. And I think for a lot of those teams, he's been such a huge part of the team. He's made a vital impact with both bat and ball, chucking down some seamers now, batting left-handed, scoring loads of runs. Been a backbone for most teams. The under 15 and 17 batting award, well deserved, goes to Josh Notwell.
No, we'll do it upstairs.
Oh, God.
Sorry. Don't want your face in it.
Right, this is one of the very important and precise one, really. Because I know some of you guys probably don't remember, we had a player called Wellesley. Remember him? We remember
Yeah.
when he played for County. His dad was captain of Leicester Tigers, and he was England Tiger player, rugby player as well. And this guy reminds me of very much like him. He could make impact all round. He was the best all rounder I've seen for a number of years. He can bowl, he can bat, he can catch, obviously he can field, and he can tell funny stories as well. So I'm hoping that we can get him from the team he's playing for at the moment to play for this club. Anyway, the word goes to Ben Hawkins.
Right, so what we'll do now, we'll get all the medals out. So all those who played under 11s and under 13s, hardball, and under... Was one more award before we get the medals out, and that's for the Coaches Award. For the under 15s, and this he's not here actually, that's why I thought we'd miss it, but he's not here. But on his behalf, Radley's going to get it, and the award goes to Kean Burnham. Another award. Right, so can we get the under 11s coming forward to get medals, under 13s, under 13 girls, they can come first to get their medals, please. Thank you.
Tell you what, hang around at the end and we'll all go upstairs and do it. There's more space.
Keep walking. Keep walking.
Keep going. Harris, push through. They just stand there like lemons.
Can we have the 15s as well now, please? 15s and 17s over. 17s girls as well, please. Everybody over, please.
Standing in the way, they can't see a thing.
Thank you. Thank you. Is Ethan come up? Ethan? Ethan? Under 17s as well now. Is over in.
Just before everyone goes and start eating, me and Sophia would just like to say a massive thank you to Kish and Aaron this year. They've supported us in our development as coaches, and thanks to them we managed to get nominated for Leicestershire's Young Coach as well. And it wouldn't be possible without them too, so I want to say a massive thank you and a big round of applause to Kish and Aaron.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thing is, we got a few changes next year. for the boys outside there. We've got the first team captain. Right? First, please, can you put your hands together because they got back where it belong. Yes? In the Premier League. Well done. So, the other 15s and 17s going to be coached by Chief and James. So you better up your game, guys. Okay? The 13 we get somebody else, somebody else interested, some young lad? Maybe. I thought you were coming back. You're the young man. I'm the young lad. The good cop, bad cop. Thanks very much, guys. Thanks for your support. Bringing the kids to play, picking them up, taking them back home. Sometimes grumpy. Thank you very much, please. Hope to see you next year. Marie?
Won't keep you for too much longer. I just wanted to make you aware that next season we have got a really big opportunity for any junior member that's either doing Duke of Edinburgh or is just generally interested in knowing how to prepare a wicket and get to know the ground. There's a volunteering opportunity available to help Jack with the ground. It can be done as a skill for your Duke of Edinburgh, or like I say, if it's something that you're thinking of for a career, if you would like to come forward and let us know that if you're interested, we can arrange for weekly sessions with Jack over the season, and he'll teach you the basics of how to prepare a wicket. Okay, thank you.
Right, that's everything. I think that's everything. So, guys, enjoy yourselves. Have a great evening. Enjoy the food. What else?
Sit upstairs.
Oh, all award winners, if you want to go upstairs and have your photo taken with Elizabeth, that'd be great. And anybody who wants their photos taken with their medals, feel free to go upstairs and have your photo taken with Elizabeth. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.